Fire uses cutting-edge plastic technology to quickly eliminate any odor guarantees. 100,000 units sold. You can trust that it works. And don't forget those stinky litter boxes, trash cans, cigarette smoke, even dirty diapers. Gets rid of the odors in just minutes. The powerful thunderstorm sends out O3 molecules to destroy odors, even in hard-to-reach places. So no filters to buy ever again. Right now, you can get free thunderstorms for under $200 with a $200 discount. Place one in your basement, your bedroom, your family room, put them all over the house. Go to EdenPureDeals.com. Use discount code REDEYE to save $200. That's EdenPureDeals.com. Discount code is REDEYE, and shipping is free. AMO operators succeed on your own terms with Mercer Transportation. Whenever, wherever, and however you decide to run, Mercer has the support you need to make your business successful. They offer fuel discounts, fast pay after every load, plenty of freight with over 4,100 customers and over 500,000 loads per year. No company trucks to compete with, and discounts on tires, insurance, and more. Pick your loads or let their coordinators help you find the right freight. Visit mercertown.com today. mercertown.com. July 13th through 15th, join us for the 44th Truckers Jamboree. Performing July 13th, Electric Shock, the ACDC Experience. July 14th, Shenandoah. And July 15th, Danny Lynn House Band. All brought to you by Mobile Delta, Freightliner Trucks, and Catskill. Shuttle rides will be available to and from the grounds. The Walcott Truckers Jamboree, July 13th through 15th, at the world's largest truck stop. Free admission and parking. Sponsored by I-83. Follow The Trucker on social media for the latest trucking news. Follow us on Facebook at The Trucker Newspaper, on Twitter at Trucker Talk, or on Instagram at The Trucker Media. Join The Trucker, along with truckers across the nation, to keep up with resources you need to succeed in the industry. Visit us on the web at thetrucker.com or pick up a free copy of our newspaper at one of almost 400 truck stops across the country. That's thetrucker.com. Sponsored by the Trucker Media Group.
Deborah Rodriguez, the nightmare commute is just beginning for Philadelphians.
Local traffic's gonna be horrible. Everybody's gonna be backed up. Everybody's gonna struggle to get anywhere they have to go.
Sums it up for drivers facing their first weekday slog since a fuel tanker crash sparked a fire that collapsed a big chunk of I-95 in the city. Governor Josh Shapiro says it could take months to get back to normal.
All of our federal partners have pledged a complete and total support and assistance as we create alternative routes and as we rebuild I-95.
Former President Trump heads to Miami today to prep for tomorrow's court appearance. It follows his indictment on federal charges of allegedly mishandling classified documents after leaving office. Correspondent Naomi Rucker has more.
CBS News poll shows 76% of likely GOP voters said their biggest concern was that the indictment was politically motivated. Trump said he plans to speak from his Bedminster, New Jersey golf club Tuesday evening after his arraignment.
A former Italian prime minister has died.
Before Donald Trump, there was Silvio Berlusconi, a flamboyant billionaire businessman who insisted Italy needed an outsider like him to become great again. He founded the conservative pro-market Forza Italia party and served as Italy's longest-serving post-war prime minister, shrugging off a series of sex and tax scandals along the way. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Berlusconi was 86. He'd been hospitalized for leukemia in Milan. Daniel Penny, the former Marine charged with choking a homeless man to death on a New York City subway, is denying claims he intended to kill Jordan Neely.
I was scared for myself, and I looked around. I saw women with children. He was yelling in their faces, saying these threats.
24-year-old is charged with manslaughter. A Montana judge hears a first-of-its-kind case today. A group of children and teenagers is suing over the state's contribution to climate change. They say it violates Montana's constitution, which guarantees a right to clean and healthful environment. The youngest claimant is 5 years old. At last night's Tony Awards on CBS, Kimberly Akimbo won Best Musical, Leopold Stock Best Play. Some Like It Hot's Jay Harrison G was among the first two openly non-binary actors to snag a Tony.
For every trans, non-binary, gender non-conforming human, whoever was told you couldn't be seen, this is for you.
Alex Newell won for Shucked. S&P futures up 7. This is CBS News.
Hiring's a lot easier with Indeed. Their powerful platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/president. That always urban Saturday morning to buy because you need network and branch work together. You need what I need when I need it. Every branch working together. And with the new Elkins Focus app, I've got the brands I depend on, like GAF, right in my fingertips. Now for June, purchase online with Beacon Focus, web or app, and earn up to $1,500. Beacon, always good. Right on your eBay phone. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. It sounds like a boost in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns of every make and model, upcountry horn bands, steering wheel, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. And even go for an upgrade. That would make the car painting seat cover. Try eBay Motors now. Get the right car at the right price. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Time for a trip to the movies. The Transformers took on Spidey this weekend at the box office, and the box came out on top. Transformers Rise of the Beast snagged the #1 spot in its first weekend in theaters with $60.5 million in ticket sales. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse came in second with just over $55 million. The Little Mermaid still swimming, but slipped to third, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 and The Boogeyman. Monica Ricks, CBS News. A controversial trans influencer has a new squeeze. I got some Bud Lights for her. Newly blonde Dylan Mulvaney, whose beer promotion caused a nationwide stir, was on the arm of a famous tiger at last night's Tony Awards. Tony the Tiger, Kellogg's orange and white striped cereal mascot, held the train on Mulvaney's sparkling black gown as the duo posed for pictures on the magenta carpet. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
WORK. Good morning, everyone.
Join us every Friday for our live webinar series, Father's Fridays. There you'll receive much useful information from our panel of speakers. To register, go to CordellCordell.com/Father's Day.
For matters in Tennessee, visit CordellCordell.com. 200 West Martin Luther King Boulevard, Suite 1000, Chattanooga, Tennessee 37402. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each
No, my heart keeps telling me.
a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need: 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Mike Costanzo, Chaffee's Deli.
And Jeff Franco with Chappie's Deli. Let's talk serve with love car magnets.
Yes, they're free at every Chappie's Deli. Great for your car, refrigerator, or toolboxes, or lunchboxes, or
I see them on cars everywhere. Bet we've given away at least 1 million of them.
Jeff, didn't we only order 10,000?
And I see them while driving far away.
Far away? Where?
Well, I've seen them in Prattville.
That's not far away. Prattville Chappie's Deli gives away Serve with Love magnets all the time.
I've seen them on the way to Auburn.
Well, our Auburn Chappie's team serves with love and gives them away too.
Yep, they're everywhere, Mike. Millions of them.
Folks, while supplies last, come get your 1 in a million Chappie's Deli Serve with Love magnets at any Chappie's Deli. Berry Hill, Pepper Tree, Baptist South, Prattville, and Auburn.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month. And that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of a typical health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's business. Huge nationwide PPO. Yeah, you can say like it better. Imagine being happy without taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart. Here's the number you need, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
The Bulwark Podcast focuses on political analysis and reporting without partisan loyalties.
We're talking about the impact on the economy.
Every Monday through Friday, Charlie Sykes speaks with guests about the latest stories from inside Washington and around the world.
Does the new social media, does it actually change the way that people think and behave? Or does it just reveal and expose what was already there?
No shouting or grandstanding. Principles over partisanship. The Bulwark
Sure,
Podcast.
that's what they all say.
Wherever you listen.
That's what they all
He's the
say.
voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
Forgot about
Ben
this.
Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Dell Technologies.
The Dell Technologies summer sale event starts now with savings on select PCs powered by the latest Intel Core processors. Plus, get deals on select accessories and free shipping on everything. Save now by calling 877-ASK-DELL.
Early morning rain and storms will come to an end, and I think we're dry for the second half of the morning into the early afternoon before additional showers and storms fire up, especially the southern half of Alabama. We're talking south of US 80. Later this afternoon, temperatures in many spots will hit the low 90s. It will be muggy as well, and at times a little breezy. For tonight, it should be a mostly quiet night before more showers and storms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Elevated rain chances each of those days.
That's your First Alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Tyler Seabury for News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive. Family owned, family driven. News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking good. Your Monday kicks off with no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area from Clanton, Albany, Greenville. No problems on 231 south out of Wetumpka, north out of Troy. You keep listening. We'll keep you posted with the latest and the most accurate traffic conditions on the radio. Summer is in full swing in Midtown Plaza. Shop Foot Locker, Sally Beauty. Get your nails done at Profession Nail and Spa and more. Midtown Plaza and Street off of I-85. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up. It's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning. I'm Jasmine Williams with WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. 2 teen victims from Dadeville's deadly mass shooting went home this week after nearly 2 months of hospitalization. Cara Johns and Trinity Richards, both 16, are the last 2 victims to be discharged. They both spent the past few weeks at Children's Hospital in Birmingham. This morning in Enterprise, a man is in jail after a standoff with police.
Good.
Officers say the man was involved in a dispute along an Enterprise roadway when he hit a woman with a car, and that woman was also stabbed. That suspect was armed with a gun and knife, but officials were able to arrest him. Authorities say the victim's injuries are not life-threatening. Happening today, Alabama's new state medical cannabis board will announce the first round of businesses that will receive licenses to operate in our state. Some 90 companies apply to be growers, processors, or storefronts. Only a handful will receive a license. I'm Jasmine Williams, and these are your morning headlines.
Hey, this is Randy and Tammy Burkhalter at Private Farm Center.
Hey, Randy, tell me about those hot chicks I've been hearing about.
Now, Tammy, I don't know any since we got married.
No, Randy, the baby chick.
Oh, yeah, we're getting Rhode Island Reds, Americanas, Buff Orpingtons, and about 6 other different varieties.
Plus ducks, turkeys, geese, and guineas.
Hey, and raising chickens is a great family project.
And you get to look forward to fresh eggs.
Visit Prattville Farm Center at 1154 South Memorial Drive and pick up your hot chicks today.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Work News Radio.
Next up, incidents of pressing all the elevator buttons unexpectedly. Spike on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. But first, the latest on a team lunch that wasn't ordered through EasyCater.
I'm in the break room where lunch that was previously announced on the way has now been downgraded to hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed, Michelle. Fingers crossed.
Newsflash, it's hard when the food is late, but at EasyCater, we make hard.
Good morning, everybody.
On time and is ordered from over 100,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Dads, this Father's Day, Cordell & Cordell celebrates you the entire month of June. Join us every Friday for our live webinar series, Father's Fridays. There you'll receive much useful information from our panel of speakers. To register, go to CordellCordell.com/Father's Day.
For matters in Tennessee, visit CordellCordell.com. 200 West Martin Luther King Boulevard, Suite 1000, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 37402. All representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Next up, Straight Talk from Doug. Ever noticed that saying no offense is offensive? Like, no offense, but you're overpaying for your wireless. See? Offensive.
That's the Straight Talk talking. Get unlimited plans as low as $35 a month from Straight Talk and America's most reliable 5G network. Available at Walmart and Walmart.com. On the $35 plan, first 10 gigabytes data at high speed and 2G speeds. Refer to the latest terms at StraightTalk.com. Based on most first place rankings for metrics, second half 2022 assessments of 125 metros. Experiences vary, not an endorsement.
Hi, this is Tom Latham with Penny Earning Concrete Technologies. For years, you've heard me talking about our concrete projects, from stamped and patterned concrete to foundations for commercial manufacturing, driveways to commercial parking lots, even heavily invested in polished concrete for durable and inexpensive long-term service. What you may not know is we have equipment for clearing lots for construction, clearing and ridding land of scrub and underbrush. We cut roads, clear fence lines, clear pond dams, and pretty much any application where land is overgrown. We have mulchers that can grind underbrush into shreds and return it to nature for compost. Our equipment is minimally invasive, not disturbing and upturning your property where additional grading might be necessary. To clean or clear your property, call Penny Earn at 334-284-9292 and let us transform your overgrown property into a manageable and productive one. Check us out on Facebook at Transformers or call 334-284-9292.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Sometimes you need to reset. Refocus on your day.
Here we go.
A moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine once again. For it is one more time, one more day that you're on top of the ground and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It's time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. It is June the 12th, believe it or not, 2023. Today's daily bread is simply entitled Freeing Obedience. Our scriptural insight today comes from Genesis 2:16 through 17. Well, actually, Genesis 2:15 through 25. But Genesis 2:16 through 17 says, "You are free, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Govern yourselves accordingly." Good morning. And again, it is June the 12th. It is a day like all the other days that has never been. It is also a day that once it is gone, it is never coming back again. You cannot summon it from the past. You cannot come back and do all the things that you should have done this day, and you don't. And you certainly don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done on this day, June the 12th, 2023. If you lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace and mercy of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with them? Well, whatever we do, while we can, for as long as we can, until we can't, reach back every once in a while and give somebody else a helping hand. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say, if that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure. Never. Until you quit. We say, give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never, ever, ever quit. You never give up. Because quitters will never, ever win. And while winners may lose a time or two, they never give up. My mother said, nothing beats a failure but a try. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot run, walk. And if you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, always keep moving forward. Don't ever give up, because quitters don't win. And winners, oh, they may lose a time or two, but they never give up. And no matter what happens this day, remember this, it is a great day, like all the rest. It is a great day to be alive. Good morning to you. Freeing obedience. That is our daily bread for this day, June the 12th, 2023. I'll be back after these worthwhile messages. Good morning. Time to rise and shine. Amen. All right, you hear it. It is time. It is time to it's time to get up. Time to rise and shine and all the rest of that stuff you'll do first thing in the morning. Okay, I'm just saying you might want to knock that out right quick. Okay. Oh, here we go. Time to roll. Oh, don't forget it is Monday. It's PT time this morning. Let's go.
Have you heard? Go, Billy, have you heard? We're gonna jump from a big iron bird. We're gonna jump from a big iron bird. Stand up, look up, shuffle to the door. Stand up, look up, shuffle to the door. And leap right out and count to 4. Leap right out and count to 4. If my man gone open wide, if my man gone open wide, I got a reason by my side. I got a reason by my side. Here we go, all the way, gotta be, rough and tough. Hey, lordy, hey, hey, time to rise. Hey, lordy, hey, hey. Oh yeah. G.I. Grits and G.I. Gravy. We're so glad we didn't join the Navy. Well, G.I. Corn. Come on now. What are we glad for? We're so glad that we're airborne. Hey, lordy, ho. There we go. All the way. Every day. All the way. Come on now. Oh, let's do it. Let's run. Let's do this run. Let's get this over with. Somebody sell the sergeant major and the first sergeant need to get out here with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Work, everybody doing it right. Work, that's what I say. Work, earn my pay. Work, do it every day. I get up out of 2:45. Go and earn my pay. Work, lace them up. Work, no, they ain't no work. Work, that's what they say. Work, I earn my pay. Come on now. Work, go, make the call. Working on the doors in the morning. Let's go to work. Hard work, you back up the shoe. Hard work, you know them up. Hard work, manifest. Hard work, you gotta do it right. Hard work, that's what we say. Hard work, son, I'm ready to roll. Hard work, I'm ready to pay. Hard work, that's what they say. Hard work, we're going on out. Hard work, go and do the job. Hard work, on the airplane. Hard work, in the early morning rain. Hard work, that's what they say. Hard work, I do it for play. Hard work, turn it up. Hard work, come on now. Hard work, everybody, roll the plane. Hard work, sit them on down. Hard work, the engines are on. Hard work, the mission goes. Hard work, that's what they say. Hard work, I do it for play. Hard work, woo! Hey, don't be it. Boy, these Monday mornings are getting tougher on me every week. But that's okay. I won't quit. I won't give up. So don't you. Keep moving. Keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. Because quitters don't win. And winners, well, they may lose a thing or two. They never quit. So don't you do it. Woo! That PT's tough on a brother this early in the morning. And now we pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States of America. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Space Force. Anybody else I forgot? Sorry about that. Okay, the Merchant Marines. Yeah, those guys are pretty good. Anyway, so let's get it moving this morning. We're losing daylight. Want to send a shout out to all my friends who work for the city of Montgomery. That's the Montgomery Sanitation Department, the Montgomery
maintenance department to take care of the streets and the trash and all that stuff. They're up way before I am in the morning. And Montgomery police, I get the police from because I don't want to get the ticket, but not mention them. And Montgomery Sheriff Department. Let's say good morning to his honor, the mayor, Stephen Reed. If I can just get him out that Democratic Party, I'd be all right. But other than that, he's doing a pretty decent job, I think. But he does have some competition on his thing. So we'll get to that soon as this guy calls me. And again, pay homage to Maxwell Air Force Base. After all, this is an Air Force town, and you gotta give respect to where respect is earned. And the United States Air Force has been doing a pretty good job for the last 50, 60 years or something like that. And of course, thank God for the Army, because without the Army, there would be no Air Force. I'm just saying, they forget that sometimes, but they used to be part of the Army. I'm just saying, just in case, So thank us. Like, we're your parent. Yes, I remember those days on the C-141s, traversing the skyways of Europe, Asia. Yes, I remember those days. Jumping out of a big iron bird, where the skies were blue, the ceilings were high, and there was no rain in the sky. Oh, it just makes me happy. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. Sometimes our memory is all we got left. Besides the traffic ticket I got at Fort Bragg. And I don't care what they rename these bases. As far as I'm concerned, it is still Fort Benning, Georgia. I don't care what political hack decided to change it. And Lloyd, whatever hell his name is, he need to go somewhere and sit down. Austin, whatever hell he is. I don't care if he's a four-star general or not. What a wuss. See, I think we should rename bases as we build them, not change the name. Kind of like high schools. Don't change the name of it. Build a new one. Tear it down. Like Edmund Pettus Bridge. They're talking about renaming it. What? You think it's going to change what happened? Come on, man. Anyway, okay. I know. I got it bad this morning. Anyway, we need to take a break. We'll come back. Lessons in life. But first, I forgot TD Jake's got a message for us. So when we come back, we will. I think we'll go to TD right now. As a matter of fact, and then go to our break when we come back. So hey, y'all hang loose. You ought to learn something from this one, okay? You ought to learn something from this. Really, I'm serious. You'll like this. All right, we'll be back.
Need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get to falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? Okay. The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to. Yeah. Because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer. So you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway. And ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful. He'll always give you somebody.
Well,
oh, if you ever send anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the ballot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody. Can I preach on?
Radio 1440.
This report is sponsored by Window World River Region.
Increase home value and decrease energy bills with windows, siding, doors, and more from your locally owned Window World. All products made in the USA with convenient financing options and the industry's strongest lifetime limited warranty. Search Window World River Region today.
Early morning rain and storms will come to an end, and I think we're dry for the second half of the morning into the early afternoon before additional showers and storms fire up, especially the southern half of Alabama. We're talking south of US 80 later this afternoon. Temperatures in many spots will hit the low 90s. It will be muggy as well, and at times a little breezy. For tonight, it should be a mostly quiet night before more showers and storms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Elevated rain chances each of those days.
That's your first alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Tyler Seabury for News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive. Family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, the good news continues. This Monday holds no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area. You keep listening. We'll keep you posted with the latest and the most accurate traffic conditions on the radio. Whether your credit is excellent or just plain slow, a home equity loan is just a phone call away. Call the company that will get it done. Call NCS in Wetumpka, 567-9000. That's 567-9000. Buckle up. It's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
Esports will never be the same after this week. League of Legends, the biggest esport in the world, just saw all North American pro players go on strike. The strike was caused by Riot Games announcing that professional teams no longer needed minor league teams. Once the minor league rosters were dropped, all players went on strike. Riot has stated that if the strike continues, North America won't compete in this year's World Championship. Do you agree with the strikes?
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
WORK Work News Radio.
Next up, incidents of pressing all the elevator buttons unexpectedly spike on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. But first, the latest on a team lunch that wasn't ordered through Easy Cater.
I'm in the break room where lunch that was previously announced on the way has now been downgraded to hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed, Michelle. Fingers crossed.
Newsflash, it's hard when the food is late, but at Easy Cater, we make hard easy. With food for work delivered on time and is ordered from over 100,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Dads, this Father's Day, Cordell & Cordell celebrates you the entire month of June. Join us every Friday for our live webinar series, Father's Fridays. There you'll receive much useful information from our panel of speakers. To register, go to CordellCordell.com/Father's Day.
For matters in Tennessee, visit CordellCordell.com. 200 West Martin Luther King Boulevard, Suite 1000, Chattanooga, Tennessee 37402. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Are summer projects already piling up on your property? Come see us at SunSouth. We'll help you find the right equipment to meet your needs. And you don't have to sacrifice quality for affordability at SunSouth, because John Deere equipment is built to last with the warranty to back it up. Right now, drive off in a new John Deere 1 Series with loader starting around $195 a month. For equipment to meet your needs, come see us at SunSouth. Equipment for those that do.
Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Expires June 30, 2023.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Testing enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Apply. Stop.
My drinking had become a problem. Too many nights waking up at 3 a.m., sweating, head pounding, self-loathing, and anxiety hitting me hard. Thinking, how did I do this again? What's wrong with me? Why can't I stop? If you are finally ready to stop drinking completely or just want to drink less, naltrexone could help you. Naltrexone is an FDA-approved medication that reduces cravings and pleasure from drinking, making it easier to drink less or quit alcohol altogether. And you can see improvement almost immediately. Whether your challenges with alcohol are mild, moderate, or severe, or health makes it simple to get started with treatment, just text AGAIN to 323232 to get a secure link to our private online assessment. One of our licensed medical professionals will evaluate your assessment, and if medication is right for you, prescribe it directly online. We'll deliver your prescription right to your front door. No doctor's office visits required. You really can stop drinking or just drink less. Text AGAIN to 323232 to get started today. Text the word AGAIN to 323232. Text AGAIN to 323232.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, I'm back. At least I think I am anyway. Where my what happened to the music? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I just don't have the song here. Well. That takes me back to my singing days. 6:46 in the morning, right here on News Radio 1440. So that you guys know this, I'm going to do something this week that I rarely do, and that's like pick up days off. There's a holidays coming up in all of June. Won't be here Thursday. Won't be here Friday. It's going to be down. I want to go down to Mobile and see what it looks like. Because I've never really been there. At least I can't remember. If I have, it's 20-something years ago, and I don't remember what it looked like. So I think I only rode through there and rode back. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine, my friend. But anyway, so enjoy me for the next couple of days. For that, I'm, every year, I didn't really realize that I get vacation time. I didn't know that. At least get paid for it anyway. So for 20 years, I just said, just kind of came to work every day, Because what they say, when you love what you do, you don't really have to work. So, I get older now, there's more road behind me than there is in front of me. So I might as well, enjoy some of that road. So mini vacation this week on Tuesday, Friday. So Wednesday, my last day for the week. But hopefully, good Lord says the same. I'll be back that coming Tuesday. And life goes on. One thing about it, most of us are not as important as we think we are. I always tell people, you want to find a job, find out who died. And if you're young enough to get left a job, go get it. I'm just saying, it goes on. Life goes on. Good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. And now it's time for the lesson of the life, the word of the day. That's our little. That's our way of helping you improve your vocabulary so you can tell your boss where to put it and without making him want to fire you. Okay, so I do this for you every morning so you can, because one of the things about today's generation is that we seem to only can use like 4-letter words sometimes. I don't know where that came from, but it didn't come from me. But anyway, so I'm giving you at least 6-letter words here, okay? Words with more than 2 syllables in it, okay? So, what is the word of the day? Well, the word of the day is an interesting word. Some of you guys think you have it, but you You probably don't, but you think you have it. Anyway, this word means the supposed ability to move objects at a distance by mental power or some other non-physical means. Anybody know that word that goes with that definition? The supposed ability to move objects at a distance by mental power or other non-physical means. What word are we talking about this morning? Well, I know most of you will not get it. Okay, you want to understand? It will not get it. It is telekinesis. Okay, telekinesis. It is the supposed ability to move objects at a distance by mental power or non-physical means. You know, I'm just saying. Now, I've had a lot of talents in my life. Okay, not a whole lot, but this has not been one of them either. Okay, because if that were the case, there are a couple of people to be going over the bridge right now. So no, I don't have that ability. So we're gonna leave that alone. But it's called telekinesis. Telekinesis. Telekinesis, the ability to move objects by mental or non-physical means. I know most of us don't have that ability, but there may be some people out there who, God gives people special abilities. He didn't give me that one. Okay. Now, lessons of life. Lessons of life are things we learn by living. You can't tell anybody, they can't learn it by that. There are certain wisdoms, certain knowledge that you get in life strictly if you live long enough. The good Lord says that you can live long enough to learn these things. And so today is another one of those we call LOL, laughing out loud, but it means lessons of life. Okay? Life is like sports. In every game, there are rules to play by. And even if you play by the rules, you may still not win that particular encounter. But without the rules, you will never know how to win. So in life, rules play an important part of our lives. Learn them, and you will at least put yourself in a winning position. Because there are no guarantees of winning, but there are guarantees to failure. Absolute guarantees to failure. But you can do everything right. You can be the fastest and still lose the race. You can be the tallest and have a short guy dunk on you. You can be the biggest and still lose a wrestling match. So there are no rules that guarantee success, but there are rules that guarantee failure. Learn the rules. At least in this life, you will learn how to put yourself in a winning position. And if you should somehow do all of that and you still don't win, well, there's no such thing as not winning. Nelson Mandela made it quite obvious and how we should look at these things. He says, I never lose. I either learn or I win. You look at life that way also. You never lose. You either learn or you win. And if you learn something, the next time it'll be easier. Okay? So I'm just saying. So that's the lesson of life today. Life is like sports. There are rules to play by. And even if you play by the rules, you still may lose. But without the rules, you'll never know how to win. And rules play an important part of our lives. Learn them, and you will put yourself in a winning position. Never forget that. That doesn't mean you win all the times. Doesn't mean you lose all the time. But putting yourself in the position to win is half the battle. Okay? If you don't show up ladies and gentlemen, you'll never win if you don't show up to play the game. All right, then. It is on June the 12th, 2016, and let me start over. On June the 12th, 2016, an American-born Muslim opened fire at the Pulse nightclub, a gay establishment in Orlando, Florida, leaving 49 people dead and 53 wounded before being shot dead by police. That's what I call way out there. The year was 1665. England installed a municipal government in New York, formerly the Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam, and appointed its first mayor, Thomas Willett. In 1776, Virginia's colonial legislature adopted the Declaration of Rights. In 1939, the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum was dedicated in Cooperstown, New York. 1942, Anne Frank, a German-born Jewish girl living in Amsterdam, received a diary on her 13th birthday, less than a month before she and her family went into hiding from the Nazis. In 1963, civil rights leader Medgar Evers, 37 years old, was shot and killed outside his home in Jackson, Mississippi. In 1994, Brian Della Beckwith was convicted of the murdering Evers and sentenced to life in prison. He died in 2001. In 1964, South African black nationalist Nelson Mandela was sentenced to life in prison along with 7 other people, including Walter Sisulu, for committing sabotage against the apartheid regime, and all were eventually released, although it did take them 30 years to get released. But he did become the president. Again, Nelson Mandela says, I never lose, either learn or win. In 1967, the U.S. Supreme Court in Loving versus Virginia unanimously struck down state laws prohibiting interracial marriages. 1978 was the year David Berkowitz was sentenced to 25 years in prison for each of the 6 Son of Sam 44 caliber killings that terrified New Yorkers. 1981, Major League Baseball players began a 49-day strike. Did anybody miss them? I didn't. The issue of free agent compensation, like I could care less. They make too much money as it is. The season did not resume until August the 10th. Raiders of the Lost Ark, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Harrison Ford, was as Indiana Jones was first released. They keep bringing back Harrison Ford for the Raiders of the Lost Ark. How many arcs we got? It is 6:56 in the morning. 1987, one of the greatest presidents of the United States of America, President Ronald Wilson Reagan, during a visit to a divided Germany city of Berlin, extorted Soviet leader Mikhail S. Gorbachev to tear down this wall. 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were slashed to death outside her Los Angeles home. O.J. Simpson was later acquitted of the killings in a criminal trial, but was eventually held liable in a civil action. Boeing's new 777 jetliner went on its first test run. Still can't figure out, you can win the case, but you can still go to court for the same case in a civil manner. I haven't figured that one out yet. I just haven't figured that out. In 2004, on this day, former President Ronald Reagan's body was sealed inside a tomb at his presidential library in Simi Valley, California, following a week of mourning and remembrance by world leaders and regular Americans like me. 14 years ago, U.S. television stations ended analog broadcast in favor of digital transmission. That's right, but I still got my antenna. Okay, just in case the cable go out, a brother can still watch TV with the antenna. I'm telling you, it happens often around here. Let me see now. 9 years ago, during a tightly controlled tour that covered the converted warehouse in Port Humane in California, a government official said the number of migrant children housed in the facility after they were caught entering the country could be triple up to 575. Of course, now there is a remedy for that. You know, don't be sneaking in the country. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm just but now I don't blame you. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame you trying to get over here because I've been to some of them countries, and I'd rather be here than some of them. But that's why we need a government to protect our borders. Somehow people got that part of America. Anyway, all right then. It is 6:58 in the morning and 30 seconds past the hour. We'll be back and talk to you about other things. I got a list of things to talk about this morning. We'll get to that. We'll be back.
1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams with WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. Two teen victims from Dadeville's deadly mass shooting went home this week after nearly 2 months of hospitalization. Tara Johns and Trinity Richards, both 16, are the last two victims to be discharged. They both spent the past few weeks at Children's Hospital in Birmingham. This morning in Enterprise, a man is in jail after a standoff with police. Officers say the man was involved in the dispute along the Enterprise roadway when he hit a woman with a car. That woman was also stabbed. The suspect was armed with a gun and knife, but officials were able to arrest him. Authorities say the victim's injuries are not happening today. Alabama's new state medical cannabis board will announce the first round of businesses that will receive licenses to operate in the state. The medical companies apply to be growers, processors, or storefronts, or a handful. I'm Jasmine Williams, and these are your morning headlines.
WLWI-AM, the home of the Ben Shapiro Show, and heard on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, the Curious Media Station. This is the CBS World News Roundup, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Warning to Philadelphia commuters after a weekend tanker truck fire that brought down a huge chunk of I-95. State Transportation Secretary Michael Carroll.
The challenge will be real when it comes to traffic movements in the city as a result of this incident.
Officials say it could take months to fix. Correspondent Chris Van Cleve.
The collapsed section of I-95 handles roughly 160,000 vehicles a day. The collapsed overpass was part of a $212 million reconstruction project that just finished 4 years ago.
Former President Trump is expected to be in Miami today, prepping for tomorrow's court appearance after his indictment on 37 felony criminal charges for allegedly mishandling classified documents. Correspondent Robert Costa is in Miami.
Sources close to Trump's legal team tell me that when he arrived here on Tuesday, he plans to plead not guilty. And those sources say over the weekend, Trump in private was frustrated and defiant, telling advisors that even if he's convicted, he will never leave the presidential race.
CBS News poll has Mr. Costa leads all other Republican contenders by double digits. There's a new analysis of police funds that are misused. Part of the County McCormick reports former President Trump approved more than $3 trillion in emergency aid measures. President Biden another $2 trillion. The Associated Press analysis finds fraudsters potentially stole more than $280 billion of that COVID money, and another $120 billion was wasted or misspent. And that number could grow as more investigations are launched. One of the top reasons for the lawsuit, a lack of oversight. Word from JP Morgan Chase today. The bank has reached a tentative settlement with Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse victims. The lawsuit was filed by an unidentified woman on behalf of herself and others, some of them teenage girls. JP Morgan has not disclosed the financial terms. The announcement comes about 2 weeks after CEO Jamie Dimon's deposition. There's a major merger in the Swiss banking business. UBS says it's finalized a takeover of its rival Credit Suisse. UBS's Vicky Bunker is at the foreign desk. The merger is Credit Suisse's 167 interest rate rival in recent years and losses. Police in upstate New York say more than a dozen people were hurt at a massive street party. Syracuse Police Chief Joseph Cecil. They're all expected to survive, and investigations underway. This is CBS News.
Need hires who dazzle without the hassle? You need Indeed. Their powerful platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all place. Visit Indeed.com/web. As a recent, I'm always on the go. So I need to be able to get things done from anywhere. That's why I partner with Beat. With the new Beat 4+, I've got plans I depend on, like GAS, right at my fingertips. It's like having a Beacon rep in my pocket 24/7. I rely on Beacon because I never stop building, and neither do they. Now for June, purchase the Beacon Pro Plus and earn up to $1,500. Beacon, always building.
Ray Mayotte here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some Nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. These producing distress. You have to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns everywhere. Models, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 120 million parts. eBay Motors. That's right.
Another big win.
Novak Djokovic took the title with his win over Casper Ruud in the French Open final. Djokovic passed Rafael Nadal for the most major singles titles in the history of men's tennis. But in terms of being called the greatest player ever, the 36-year-old responds this way.
I want to say that I am the greatest because I feel it's I've said it before, it's a disrespectful towards all the great champions in different eras of our sport.
Now, a 14-time champion Roland Garros missed this year's tournament because he's injured. CBS News.
A new investment firm could be singing a familiar tune soon. The Wall Street Journal says former Disney CEO Michael Eisner has put a for sale sign on his Bazooka Candy Company. He's reportedly hoping for a $700 million taker of the brand. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
I wonder why the studies why search competitors do it. Hundreds of things.
So what we don't talk about today, I don't know.
Not too long ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. Now, these things are as important as business strategy checked by everybody. Without it, I told myself, I'm going to Dr. Brian Cook with Green Cook. I'm going to his clinic up in time this week. The staff is work and expected and out in less than 30 minutes. And in that short span of time, you took observation. Dr. Cook said nothing. Issue. I have had my feet and ankles all my life. I was amazed. Only with the checkup was easy. I felt comfortable and Dr. Brian,
Sean Hannity, Biden incoherently adheres live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, we're back. Now, first of all, let me, okay. Yeah, well, the real story, I know the real story was, okay? It was kicked off Americans. That's what that's all about. But we'll get to that some other time. I spent Friday, after I got off work, after I got out of the studio here, talking to Tuberville's office up in Washington, D.C., because I wanted the real story on this whole thing about military. I'm a military man, Sergeant Elkins, as a matter of fact. So I keep getting stuff, the house and Sergeant Elkins. I guess I'm still part of the military apparatus in a sort of distant kind of way. So I'm always looking out after the brothers and the sisters wearing the uniform. And I like the new uniform too. I don't like them giving everybody a beret, but I'll leave that up to Shelley Coxville and all those folks who make those decisions above my pay grade. So what I did was I called that office and I sat there on that phone for a while until I got what I consider a reasonable explanation of what's actually going on. And ladies and gentlemen, what's actually going on that Tuberville is doing, he is not stopping people's promotion. There's an idiot last week who ended up in jail because he went threaten the senator, okay? Because obviously He didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Just because you were in, don't make you the brightest bulb in the back, okay? So here's exactly what Tuberville is actually doing. Normally, when it's field grade officers or general grade officers and things of that nature, normally they just go through the preliminary. Okay, put it to you this way. You know how you can, if you watch a city council meeting, I can't think of a thing about city council meeting. Now, I want to thank Cornelia Calhoun and who else was with me the other day? Rodney Mitchell. And I think I saw Willie doing people there at the thing. They got a little too early for me on Saturday. Okay, I'm just saying, but Facebook is a wonderful tool. They sat there and answered. Now, I must admit, I'm suspect that it's an election year and they decided to do something like that on Saturday morning. But hey, you know, better late than never. They ought to do that every 90 days on a Saturday morning someplace. And let us just talk without that somebody with a stupid gavel in their hand telling us to shut up. I'm just saying, y'all might want to make that part of the ritualistic things that you guys do for the people. I'm just saying. And somebody needs to take the gavel from Jim Wright. I love him. I like him. Love his hair too. As a matter of fact, I'm not gay or anything like that. I'm just saying, but the guy's got a nice grade of color hair. Well, my hair is almost a color of his, but not quite. But anyway, let me digress. So anyway, I'm sitting on the phone trying to get some understanding of what Tuberville is doing. And so, I was getting back to the city. You know how the city council sits there? They got this one thing that they say when they don't want to suspend the rules or something like that. And I think suspend the rules, from what I can gather, means there is a process by which we do things on from a legislative standpoint to okay something or not okay something, but there's a process. But every once in a while, it becomes so repetitive until they say suspend the rule. Okay, but now so when they suspend the rules, what happens is that it makes it easier and faster to process the issue at hand in front of the city council people. So they don't have to go by issue by issue by issue by issue. They'll lump all those issues in one thing, suspend the rule. Let's say you want to get rid of somebody's house is getting burned down or getting torn down. Suspend the rule. I think, and I could be totally wrong on that, if there's a city councilman out there that can explain that thing to me. But after watching a city council meeting now for 30 years, it seemed like to me it's a quick way to dispose of an issue without having to glean information from it bit by bit by bit by bit. Okay, so what the Pentagon and up there in Washington, what they've been doing for years, they said, okay, pass them. What Tuberville is doing is making them go through every promotion they get up there. They're not stopping promotions, but he's making them, you can't suspend the rules, okay? You must do this individually, okay? And maybe, who knows, maybe they'll actually find somebody they ought not promote to general, or whatever the case may be. So he's suspending the rule. He's not allowing them to suspend the rule. He's not stopping people's promotion, but he is making those people do their job. Okay, so it is merely a tool that he can use, because I, like him, don't think that a body of our government who put their lives on the line to save other people's lives should turn around, and that same agency should allow our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines and pay for them to go get an abortion. There's just something nonsensical about that. So we put our lives on the line to save lives, but we are hypocrites, okay? But we turn around and let our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines go kill their children. I'm sorry. Somehow, that gets it. Now, if you want to get an abortion, that's on you. But I don't think the government should pay for it, okay? Okay, you didn't answer if you could do the hoopty doopty in order to put yourself in a position to do that. So I'm with Tommy Tuberville on this. Now he's not stopping any promotion. He's merely making them take all of those promotions one by one. Okay, so all this lie about he's stopping this and he's stopping this, he's hurting our service members. That's a crock. First of all, General, hey, they don't worry about them anyway. They don't do much once they put on the star anyway. Okay, they don't do much at all. How do I know? Because I had their foot on my head for a while. So I'm just saying, you know. Okay, so that's the deal. And I think these are general officers. I believe the Senate has to approve general officers promotion. Okay, I believe that's the way that works. We don't have to worry about Sergeant Elkins' promotion. Mine was still at company level, battalion level. Excuse me. So I didn't have to go. I didn't have to go way up there. But anyway, so that's what has been done at with Tommy Tuberville. So all this lie about me stopping people from getting promoted, that's a lie. Okay, that's why I called the officers just to find out exactly what was going on. And after about 35 minutes on the phone with them, I finally figured it out, and they told me, yeah, that's what's going on. Not stopping them, but he's not just allowing them to go, and that's his only power that he had to stop this. And again, it doesn't make sense for an organization that gets paid to put his life on the line to save the lives of others to be arbitrarily allowed to go kill their unborn children. It just doesn't compute. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, well, that's paying for it anyway. Anyway, 860-1440 number. You want to give us all up, talk to whatever on your mind. Hey, this is not about whether or not you should be able to do it or not. This is about if you're going to do it, you pay. All right. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Sorry, McCall. I'm doing fine. Fine. Okay. They have to go through DA. Right. Right. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would agree. Life is more important, right? The life of those unborn children is a hell of a lot more important than getting the Space Center. They ought to have some power. It's only 100 of them. Yeah, they got some power. Only 100 of them, so they got some power. You really believe that we should surrender the lives of unborn children, and we should pay for it so we can get a Space Center? Well, how many kids will be dead by then? But anybody child, any child, any more important than a budget. It's more important. I'm sorry. I just you know what? One thing Ronald Reagan said: everybody that's for abortion is alive. So why should the government? Well, ain't nobody for police. Yeah. Well, but nobody wants people to do that. We're not telling people. I'm just saying you got to take a stand on some. Isn't there some things in your life that you stood for? You're not going to change. Everybody's got to take a change. Yes, yes. A life is worth that. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, sir. Miami. Man, what are we down there for? Oh, well, listen, and he still wait a minute, and he still leads everybody else. And you know what? And you know, wait a minute. Okay. So you don't believe that Biden and people are spies? For all the stuff they've been caught with, all the stuff they've been caught with, really? Okay, mine too. Well, let it work. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's true. But let me ask something. Biden did the same thing. Does he not get the same treatment that Trump gets? And Trump and Biden wasn't president. He did the same thing. Yeah. I just, he wasn't president, but he wasn't president of the United States. Biden wasn't president. He was a senator. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah. So wait, Biden. Yeah. Trump turned his in too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that got too good. And but she didn't get. Nothing happened to her either. Wait a minute. We know. Yeah. But the president can't prosecute anybody. Barr, no. No, that's right. Sessions, that's the judicial branch. I mean, he can't override them. But he can't the president doesn't. I don't want a president to get that authority. Hey, hey, listen, they were not going to prosecute her, and she violated the Espionage Act also. So why should so why they are, and which he should have got her. But the Department of Justice, right? But I don't believe that I don't think we want a president that has the authority to pick out citizens to prosecute. That's up to the Justice Department. Uh, well, listen, I listen again. I got some issues with him having all that stuff, but I'm just saying, treat everybody the same. Obviously, they did not treat Hillary Clinton and Biden the same. Yeah. Mhm. All right, brother. All right. Oh, 7:22 in the morning. Good morning. Soldier to soldier. Mhm. Well, actually, he's retired. He's 7. Well, Khrushchev said it. Khrushchev said, he said America's a bunch of useful idiots. So, with that. Everybody worried about Trump. Yeah, we can. But a lot of people just don't like Trump, and some of it's his fault. He talks too doggone much. Just, ugh. Yeah. Well, you in? Now there's, yeah, yeah. I hear you. Hey, outstanding, outstanding, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Come to the break. We'll be back 7:25 in the morning, right here on News Radio 1440. I'm just going through the cover bill thing, you know. We'll be back. Oh, no, we can equate a life.
We'll help you find the right.
Care Ministry.
Something costs less, but people are happy with it. That sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500. But it's also true that people need Self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes.
And we're back, 860-1440. You can text me 241-9998 if you want to. Let's go back to the phone. So who's been waiting a while there? And number, good morning. How are you doing? You good? Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Mhm. Mm. Oh, oh, okay. Mhm. All right, my brother. All right. Everybody got their opinion, I guess. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Well, yes. Mhm. Well, if I remember correctly, when I was teaching in school, they are separate branches of the government. I think he can ask. I think he can ask, but I think it's up to the Department of Justice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's correct. Again, uh, you can influence people. You know, right? Because he didn't have the political capital. They were so busy beating the guy for 3 years on the line that he just didn't have the political capital. Right? But right, right, right. Well, listen, right. Well, he can't order it though. Right. He can't order it. Right. Well, now it depends on. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Wait. Hold it. Let's put it this way. You and I both know the first sergeant. There are people who plant their lips on the first sergeant's butt and all the way up the ladder. So even though you don't have the power to promote them, sometimes you do have influence. So come on. And there is. Well, well, not, yeah, you asking the tricky question because I think the consistency here is from the Justice Department. The inconsistency here is from the Justice Department. They knew that this man Biden had all these secret documents at his power, and he was not the president of the United States at the time he had them. Okay, exactly. Well, again, well, listen. I got to follow with Trump. Right. Oh, there. Oh, a citizen. Right. Wait a minute. I don't think Biden is weaponizing anything. I don't even know if you know what the meaning is. But I do believe there are unseen hands, and I know there are unseen hands that are driving this ship. Yeah, that was propaganda. Yeah, yeah, that was propaganda. Well, that was real. I mean, that just he said what people wanted him to say. Good morning. Yes, I'm doing fine. No.
Sergeant McCoy said it was $2 billion that they gave to Trump son-in-law. $2 billion. Now, as a citizen or just a little person like me, look at my country was. We didn't know that man that they really do. We didn't know nothing about nothing. No one is not just an everyday citizen like my folks out there. That's why I love him. And he was telling you right. He got you in a crossfire there. You couldn't answer that. But now be factual about it. Trump did everything those people said he did. And you know what's so good about it, Kevin? Y'all ignoring it. These people, not president of
That's true. Yes. Mm. No, listen, I got issue. Listen, I think he did some stupid stuff. I do have an issue with it. I mean, well, okay, well, you can say what you want to say. That doesn't make it true. But I still support his philosophy. Yeah. Mhm. Wait a minute. People already got guns. Already got them. I know we already got guns. Right, but we got guns. We got guns right now. Yeah. I, yeah. Well, I've never heard anybody say that, but if you say, I haven't heard anybody say that. So what woman are you talking about? What woman? Wait a minute. What woman are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Said that. Marjorie Green. Are Nikki Haley? Oh, that's a woman in Stacey Abrams. I'm just saying she ran for governor. She ran for okay. Guns. Everybody got guns. Okay, so what's wrong with that? Okay, I gotta find it. I gotta. Yeah, I gotta find. I gotta go. Listen, I gotta go to my last break. And we'll come back. I'll see who said pick up non-star shooting people. I can find it in a second. I haven't heard that. We'll be back. Woo. It's a Monday morning. We motivated. We'll be back.
Next up.
All righty then. Okay, let's go back to the phones and see who is there. I'm gonna be waiting a while, so let me get that person in. Good morning. Yeah, I'm doing fine. No, that's your imagination. I don't know. I'm just gonna check out the world. Yeah, at the end of every year, I have all these days I didn't take and I lose it. No, I'm not with myself that I never go places. No, no, no. I was in the Ranger Battalion. No, I was an airborne trooper. I was in the Ranger Battalion. Okay, okay, okay. No, they did not. You had to have a set of jump wings. Brother, you had to have a set of, wait a minute, you got to have a set of jump wings when I joined to wear the beret. No, you don't. No, you gotta have a set. Okay, now let me tell you. You have to have a set of jump wings to be assigned to the Ranger Battalion. But you don't have to be jump wings to go to Ranger School. Listen. Why do you keep telling me about things I already know? Let's move on to something else. I mean, I didn't bring, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I just don't think people who don't jump out of airplanes, when I paid the price to do that, to wear a beret. I don't think it should have given everybody a beret. Okay, now I'm going to give you a dial tone because you always insult me with that. But they ain't lying on me. Yeah. We do have three branches of service. I mean, we do have three branches of government. Right. That dispense justice theoretically. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, so why do they keep having the opportunity to indict the guy? So why is he indicted if it's not criminal? Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Well, actually, somebody did say that said they wonder why Trump did not sign off on Hillary Clinton, and I've often wondered that. Mm. Mm. Well, that's true. Yeah. Mm. Right. I get that she did not want it. She didn't want. She wanted. I get what the presidential record. Yeah. Yeah. I went to they opened up big time. Did you? Did you enjoy it? Well, yeah. That was a soft open. The big open is July, I think 7th or something like that. I got it. Well, brother, it's all wait a minute, it's all coming to they get depressing me with all this negativity this morning. Good morning, who's this? Good morning. Yeah, right, right, yeah. Okay, well he may just forgot, brother. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He had a he had a he had a he kind of like me, had a lot of wives. Sometimes you get them mixed up. Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes you get, yeah, right. I don't blame her. Oh, yeah, but half of them were illegal. Yeah, 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 but they included. Wait, they included the illegals. Democrats always do that. Yeah, yeah, I know. But about 40 million of them were illegally illegal votes. Okay, yeah. Well, hey, this right there. This is America. You got a right to bear arms. Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. But if we keep going the way we're going, we're gonna tear up our country. I gotta go. We'll be back.
Robert Rodriguez, with former President Trump, who begins his week prepping for a court appearance in Florida tomorrow. He was indicted on 37 felony charges of allegedly mishandling classified documents after he left the White House. His father, Robert, is outside the courthouse. Trump is expected to travel to Miami tonight. The city accused of preparing for a possible contact and Tuesday, back to New Jersey to his golf club. He will deliver a speech with his major donors. Republican Senator Marco Rubio is weighing in on the federal case against Mr. Trump. He tells CBS Mornings, "We're going to prosecute the likely nominee of the Republican Party to run against an incumbent president. That alone is political administration. You have to know that and take that into account. Many of the candidates are trying to learn how to bring this action, when to bring this action." Ukraine says it's retaken several villages in eastern Donetsk as its counteroffensive gets underway. Ukraine. Just this morning, as the battle continued nearby, Ukrainian troops claimed that they liberated storage of it in the Donetsk region. The first units with heavy Russian artillery, said this soldier, but then we took it back and lost one off. The slow slide to work for Pennsylvania Spring hit the detours after a fiery tanker truck crash over the weekend that collapsed part of busy I-95 in Philadelphia. This man works in Center City. It's going to be off. I mean, yesterday I was on my way to grab in the city, and I just where the accident was, like 10 minutes before that. Months before that way reopens. In the meantime, commuters will have to deal with massive delays and packed trains. A Utah mother of 3 accused of poisoning her husband and writing a children's book in response is scheduled to appear at a bail hearing today. CBS's Jim Priscilla. A judge will decide whether Corey Richards will remain jailed or if she will have the chance to post bail. The 33-year-old is accused of slipping 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl into a cocktail she made for her husband. She later wrote a picture book she described as a resource to help children grieve the loss of a parent. We're seeing more effects of the pandemic on college enrollment. A new report from the Education Advisory Board finds a growing number of high school students are not signing up for college, increasing they doubt the price of admission. S&P futures are up 13, Dow futures ahead 45. This is CBS News.
Hiring is unlikely with Indeed. Their talent that makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from the best employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or personal information about your family. Search engines don't always get it right. For right or wrong, it's your reputation. One of the most trusted means of online reputation repair. Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff. So what would mean is too valuable to leave to the whims of a algorithm. Control of Reputation Defender. The free reputation report card and Reputation Defender. Or call 800-401-6681 to speak to an expert. That's 800-401-6681.
England's National Health Service said it will stop routinely offering puberty blocking drugs to children and gender identity clinics. But it's driven not by conservative social values, but by science. A report last year concluded that the evidence on puberty suppressing hormones for children and adolescents isn't strong enough to justify their routine use of gender identity clinics. Boys and girls under 18 can still be prescribed the drugs here, but only in exceptional circumstances. This is an interim decision, a more thorough study on the drug's impact on kids and students next year. Vicky Walker, CBS News, London. Their father says 4 children found in the Colombian jungle were told by their mother to leave the site of a plane crash and go for help. Siblings ages 1 to 13 were found by special forces troops Friday 3 miles from the crash. They survived by even conservative flying from the plane using the water to collect water.
Insurance. Bill Bradley will come fix your home. Call today and tune up your AC for only $74.95. Available.
Bill Bradley, won't you please fix my home?
The voice of the conservative morning. Bureau Show, Monday night at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. And on it.
Well, I'm still trying to find this Marcus McNeil guy. He ain't called me yet. I don't know where he at. What he doing? I put my number out there, 241-9998, and text him, brother. I'd like to get him up here and have a conversation with the young man. See what's on his mind. So anybody know where Marcus is? He's running for mayor. Yeah. Come on, don't delay this. Don't delay this opportunity. Let's come on up here and let's talk, because we're going to have to talk a whole lot. All right? 860-1440 is our number. That's the number here. You just call us and tell us what's on your mind. And if you don't have much mind left, don't worry about it. A lot of folks don't. They still call. That's all right. You can just call. Okay, then. We are back. Let's go back to the phone, see who is there. The time on the wall says it's 8:07 in the morning. It's a Monday morning. So, we got to talk to people. Good morning. Good morning, LT. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. Oh, we got that in front of City Hall right now? Okay. Well, however, though, now I'm not totally against that as long as it's not put above the United States flag. Everybody ought to be treated. Everybody ought to be treated fairly. I don't care what you do, and I don't care. Yeah, yeah. Right. right. So I don't know. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Who's that died in the airplane crash? Who's that died in the airplane crash? Who's that? If there was a member of the Obama administration that died on the airplane or got shot on the airplane or something like that, then we still haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. one or two. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Last time I checked was 36. Unless something happened over the weekend. Probably none at the moment. So. Mm. Yeah, but I guess we got to blame that on the Constitution because the Second Amendment, pretty much that's a hell of a whistle. Hmm. Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah, appreciate it. It is 8:13 in the morning. Good morning. Thanks for holding. All right then. Good morning. Who's this? Fine. Hmm. Hmm. Because they all are involved in it some kind of either directly or indirectly somebody's benefit. That's just that's just where the big dogs fly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a sorry excuse, but I like Jeff Sessions. I think he's a man of honor, and but nobody agrees with everybody on everything. But I think he should have. I mean, and here's the problem. That starts the problem of not treating every citizen the same. So we're gonna let her pass, other people pass, but heap everything on the guy that's there now. I don't know. I guess you can't take politics out of politics. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ron Brown. Ron Brown. Ron Brown. Yeah. Yeah. Ron Brown. Yeah. All right. Hey, appreciate it. Let me take this call right here. Good money on there. This is he. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We all know that the papers and the media are all Democrats. We know that they don't. Okay. Yeah. And those are civilian. Wait a minute. Those are civilian entities that can't prosecute Jack. Nobody. They were CNN is a criminal news network. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. Mm-hmm. Well, now you make a point there because we don't seem to be able to even when you catch them with their hand in the cookie jar, all they got to do is bring up the race card or the anti-LGBTQ or you a homoerotic. I mean, all they got to do. Yeah. Listen, I think the Republicans have a lack of gonads, no intestinal fortitude, no testicular courage. That's my problem with Republicans. Mm, mm, mm. And John Durham, for all he talked about, you're absolutely right. What a waste of money. What a waste of money. Everybody in America knew that Trump had been screwed, glued, and tattooed. Is he the only one that didn't know it? In all of these years, yeah, John Durham, he gonna come out with the goods, right? He bought up too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, but the court system is ran by a bunch of Democrats too. I mean, come on. Yeah, in Florida, he just a governor. Yeah. That might be coming. I'm just telling you the way it is. Wait a minute, they didn't have to. They all vote one way. But how you gonna fraud when everybody vote one way? Who? No. Mhm. Well, they threw my vote away. They threw my vote away in the last. I didn't even. The Democratic Party threw away 14,000 votes when it came to that race between Morgan. Yeah, put them in the garbage. Yeah, he said that's legal. How the hell is that going to be legal? I don't have a clue. But well, it don't put. Listen, it don't make my confidence too high in the voting process in America right now. Okay, well, Well, let me ask you something. If the guy said you want to get shot in the head by a shotgun or shot in the head by 40 Magnum 40, Magnum 44, well, I'm still just as dead. Doesn't make any difference. Yeah, yeah. All right. Listen, I agree with you. And right now, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, you do. The Democrats do. The national Democrats, that's the local folks. They do. I'm with you on that. We need to put a real. I'm gonna have to run. Listen, listen. I'm gonna have to run. Well, that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take me to get in there and clean some of this stuff up. All right, all right then. Appreciate it. I'll take another call. Then go to the first break. Good morning. Who's this? 822. Yeah. Found what guilty? Found who guilty? Well, he ain't been found guilty of anything yet. But right, but Graham, you can listen. You can indict a ham sandwich. No, I doubt it. No, I doubt it. No, I doubt it. Nah. Well, doesn't everybody? Shouldn't everybody be treated the same? Oh, oh, case by case. Okay. Well, Rodney King was going in there. I understand why they put that button on Rodney. Yeah. No. They're wrong. Listen, they was wrong for putting that knee on that man's neck all that time. I don't. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, again, there's no excuse for what they did. Yeah, I hear you. Look here, man. I gotta go. I gotta take a break. It's 8:24 in the morning. We'll be right back. Not that bad.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, it's something called last. People are happier with it. That sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
For most of Alabama, ticks and mosquitoes are more abundant from late spring to early fall. If you spend time outdoors or have pets that live outside, you need to be aware of the diseases they can carry to help protect yourself and your family. Prevention is key in safeguarding these tick and mosquito-borne diseases. For more information and tips on how to protect you and your family from these pests, visit our website at alabamapublichealth.gov. Again, visit our website at alabamapublichealth.gov.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
There we go. And it was Ron Brown, then Secretary of Commerce in the Clinton administration, was killed, along with 34 others, all but 2 of them Americans. The Air Force CT-43 plane crashed into a mountainside near someplace in Croatia. An Air Force inquiry blamed the crash on pilot error and poorly designed landing approach. Heard some things about that. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Don't want to be in no accident. Ron Brown. A lot of folks ended up, in tough ways in the Clinton administration. Good morning, who's this? Yes, ma'am. Mm. Mm. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. 860-1440, 8:32 in the morning, and other things happen in the news around town. I don't know how I started this. I started this on Coverville's stance on these promotions and making them do all these promotions individually, which I'm all good for. Again, it makes no sense for a branch of our government that gets paid to help protect the lives of others uh, and be allowed to destroy lives in the abortion clinics of America, and we pay for it. That's kind of that's unless there's a medical, reason for that. But life of the mother. That's the only thing I can think of. You can even in Alabama, you got 45 days now to send your child. You put your child up and you take it back to the hospital. You got 45 days, and so you don't have to pay for it. 860-1440 is the number. Let's go to number this one. Good morning. Yes, doing fine. Not really, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right there, Mr. Ed. 860-1440 is the number here. Somebody says you upholding rich white folks that don't give a yeah. Not really, but yes, I'm doing fine. But he's not holding up promotion. He's not holding up promotions. No, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, but let's get it right. He's making sure. Wait. Y'all can't be putting that lie out on the air. He's not holding up promotions. He is making them do all those promotions one by one. I know, but y'all putting out bad info. What? That's crap. Who's that? Okay. Mm. All right. Well, but when you say he's holding the promotions, he may be holding the promotion. He's not letting them promote everybody at the same time. He making them do it individually. I have a problem with that. Wait a minute. Well, Lincoln didn't serve in the military. John Kennedy was in the military. Uh, I, no, but I'm just saying our Constitution doesn't require military service to serve as a member of the government. Who the one that's in there now? Absolutely, I agree with you. No, I'm talking about Biden. Yeah, but you can indict a ham sandwich. That don't mean nothing. Well, no, I think everybody should get their fair day in court. Him and everybody else. Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. Listen, I'm going to agree. You're going to be surprised about it. But listen, I don't know why in the hell that guy took all that paperwork home. He's the president of the United States of America, former. He got certain privileges already. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why. Well, maybe so, but I know doggone well he ain't no spy for the Russians. And for 4 years, uh, you don't think that wait a minute, you don't think the guy in there now is compromised financially? Yeah. Right. Mm. Well, that's true. I went through that process, so I understand. But because wait a minute, our Constitution doesn't require it. Yeah. Okay. And wait a minute. You don't think the Biden family is corrupt? Oh, okay. Oh, so now that it's Biden, they got flaws, but on Trump, he's a crook. Okay, I hear you, brother. I agree with you. At sometimes to be 70 something years old, I think he makes some of the most irrational comments and decisions. But wait a minute. Biden didn't try to shake down the attorney general. Wait a minute, the attorney general of Ukraine. Oh, okay, okay. I got you, brother. I got you. Listen, I got you. Look here. When you get up, matter of fact, you need to go home late hour because right now you're high on something. I don't want you driving. Okay, we'll be back right now. We'll be back right after this message. Okay.
WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Indeed.com. Second half of the year looking busier than the first? Hire with Indeed. Their powerful platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
The early morning rain and storms will come to an end, and I think we're dry for the second half of the morning into the early afternoon before additional showers and storms fire up, especially the southern half of Alabama. We're talking south of US 80. Later this afternoon, temperatures in many spots will hit the low 90s. It will be muggy as well, and at times a little breezy. For tonight, it should be a mostly quiet night before more showers and storms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Elevated rain chances each of those days. That's your first alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Tyler Seabury for News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Morning, Montgomery. We've got our first accident. It's a minor accident. South Boulevard at Narrow Lane. Keep your eyes open if you're heading in that direction. Otherwise, it's looking good. Interstate system's moving smoothly. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Registration for fall classes going on now at Trenholm State. This is the time to get your financial aid in order. Change your life. Call Trenholm State. Today's college for tomorrow's world. Buckle up. It's the law. Montgomery Skywatch traffic. This is a major delay.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. We get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very important. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment. And it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% lift when they are on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. Cumulusboost.com. Cumulus boost.com.
I'm Martin Cook, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I told you about how your nose is the body's air filter. That Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Josh, quote, after walking around my whole life being a mouth breather, I was excited to try Navage. I read the directions carefully, pressed the button, and oh my gosh, what a sensation. So much mucus, so much crud, but oh sweet, merciful air, I can finally breathe you through my nose. Never have I ever taken such an amazing breath in my life. This is a life changer, unquote. He's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
WORK Work News Radio. Next up, incidents of pressing all the elevator buttons unexpectedly spike on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. But first, the latest on a team lunch that wasn't ordered through EasyCater.
I'm in the break room where lunch that was previously announced on the way has now been downgraded to hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed, Michelle. Fingers crossed.
Newsflash, it's hard when the food is late, but at EasyCater, we make hard easy. With food for work delivered on time and is ordered from over 100,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell and Cordell. Dads, this Father's Day, Cordell and Cordell celebrates you the entire month of June. Join us every Friday for our live webinar series, Father's Fridays. There you'll receive much useful information from our panel of speakers. To register, go to CordellCordell.com/Father's Day.
For matters in Tennessee, visit CordellCordell.com. 200 West Martin Luther King Boulevard, Suite 1000, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 37402. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians, don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
Alrighty then, we are back. Hope this day finds you well. Somebody said President Trump lost all kinds of money. Well, I figure he's gonna figure how to get it all back once he's president. Anyway, good morning. Who's this? Good morning. I'm fine. Mm. Mm. I think we are.
Let's, we'll just cannibalize the four citizenry. And on that stem cell, one of the guys that was pretty sharp for him to bring that up. You know, I said something to April Marie once, and she refused to take any more calls from me. I said that, you know, I think it's three out in divorce, and they don't pay these young ladies for the fetuses. There was a video on PBS called Trapped, and it featured our local abortion clinic over on Perry Street. And they actually showed a scene of the doctor leaving there with a cooler. And I wonder how many fetuses he had in there, because he would sell them. But not, the young ladies that are having these abortions, they don't get any of the action. And for Pfizer and these big drug companies to take something that sounds like it's from Joseph Mengele, and you mentioned him last week, I think, maybe he died or something. He came out of the Ukraine through Odessa. All those Nazis did. And they ended up in South America. But we can go on and on and on. This is the type of conversations that we could have. Distractions and distortion is censorship. And everybody that called in this morning still defaults back to black and white Democrat, Republican, and life is distorted to you. You really don't understand what's going on around you. Y'all have a great week, everybody.
All righty then. Yeah, and today is the beginning of that. Well, Sunday was supposed to be there. I'm trying to figure when actually the first day of the week. So I guess the first day of the week is actually on Sunday. Went to church yesterday. Had a good sermon. Pastor Matthew made a good go over to Morning View. Me and Z, we went over there. We were just kind of like sat back there, taking in everything. I actually remember. Most time I get out of church, I actually remember what the guy. So if you don't keep me in there too long, I remember what you talk about. See, but after about the third rehashing, I'm like, okay, what are we talking about now? But anyway, it was a good service yesterday. I like it, and he doesn't stay there all day long. Anyway, 860-1440 is the number here. Let me see now. White House mandates mask distancing from unvaccinated despite the emergency declaration being ended. Okay, then. Good morning. Who's this? That's you. Yes, I'm doing fine. You learn something new every day. No, of course not. I'm still learning now. I'm still learning now. But you didn't call to see my pedigree in radio, did you? Did you call for something more important than that? Oh. Hmm. Well, after going to church for 65 years, 66 years, I know a lot about God. Mm. Okay, okay, yeah, that's right. Well, 60, yeah, okay. But what is give me the point here? What is the point? We do. No, I don't have to go to church. No, no. What greed? Okay, okay, okay. What greed am I trying to satisfy? But what greed is that? I go there for the truth. Well, no, this is America. You don't have to go to church in this country. I stay home every Sunday.
By now, you should be a minister. Oh,
No, because I don't have the temperament or the ability. Well, true. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, that's true, but when I get to calling, when the good Lord called, touch me on the shoulder, to go be a minister, I'll do that. But yeah, I ain't been called for that one yet. My ministry is on this microphone. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Appreciate it. I mean, listen, everybody's got a right to their opinion. 8:55 in the morning. Good morning. Who is this? Yes. Yes. Always go to church. No. What? I talk. Wait a minute. I talk about philosophical principles, not color. And it just so happens that black folks are tethered to the Democratic Party, and they've been that way for 50, 60 years, even though they've got nothing out of it. But it's not the people. 98% of black folk vote one way. No, I think church is not political. Let's say not supposed to be anyway. Well, I mean, I don't go to church democratically. I go to church that I think tells the truth. And there are some Democrats that tell the truth. Not very many, but, but there are some. Listen, any anytime, wait a minute, anytime you try to convince me that there's such a thing as a transgender, I'm sorry, you lose me. There's no such thing. It's a political construct that has no scientific basis. So until you, well, I don't know. It's been. I don't know, but I think he's probably leans toward the Republican thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I got to run. Man, my time's ending up here. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Mm. Mm. Been in the church. Okay. Well, now you have a point there. I can't argue with that. Anyway, my time's up. Can't argue with that. I agree with you on that one. I mean, that's churches are churches. It's not the building. It is the people. Yeah, I agree. Well, anyway, hey guys, I don't have any time to take any more calls. Why did I mention church? I just, don't everybody go to church? Just about everybody go to church. I'm thinking. Anyway, I gotta go, but we'll be back tomorrow. The good Lord says the same. So y'all have a good one. We'll catch you on the other side tomorrow, hopefully.
WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams with WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. 2 teen victims from Bayville's deadly mass shooting went home this week after nearly 2 months of hospitalization. Tara Johns and Kennedy Richards, both 16, are the last two victims.
Oh, some days are tougher than others.
This morning in Enterprise, a man is in jail after the man was involved in a dispute along the Enterprise roadway when he hit a woman with a car, and that woman was also stabbed. That suspect is armed with a gun and knife, but officials were able to arrest him. He said that the injuries were not. Happening today, Alabama's new state medical cannabis board will announce the first round of businesses that will receive licenses to operate in our state. Some 90 companies apply to be growers, processors, or storefronts, only a handful will receive the license. I'm Jasmine Williams, and these are your morning headlines.
WLWIAM is News Radio 1440, also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM in Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
Hi, this is Tom Latham with PD Earning Concrete Technologies. For years, you've heard me talking about our concrete projects, from stamped and patterned concrete to foundations to commercial manufacturing, driveways to commercial parking lots, even heavily invested in polished concrete for durable and inexpensive long-term service. What you may not know is we have equipment for clearing lots for construction, clearing and ridding land of scrub and underbrush. We cut roads, clear